What's up, guys? It's me, Jho, and today we're going to go straight into the European side of VALORANT professional scene, and we're going to be mainly focusing on Mixwell. So starting off, this is his stat, or not the stats, but his settings for VALORANT. Starting off, we have his DPI, his sensitivity, EDPI, scoped, windows, everything here. So I'm just going to scroll, and if you guys want to copy it, just pause the video and just copy it down. All right. Either that, or you can click the link in the description, and we'll have every link that I used in the video in the description as well. Moving along, so this is his overview of his stats, and so we can see that he has an average combat score of 251, his KDA, and his damage damage per round, all of that, his ADR, and off the rip, you can see that it's pretty damn good for where he is right now. He has pretty good stats, and it's overall great. His most played agent is gonna be um, Jet, but he does use Viper and Raze with mixed in with it sometimes. I'll be real that I don't really keep up with the European scene, but I will be starting to look more into the European scene and bringing you guys videos from them because I feel like the European side will have a lot more like diversity when it comes to retake rather than what we see, what a person from NA would see normally if they're only a hardcore fan of the NA scene. So yeah, I feel like Europe is gonna have a lot to offer. Moving along, this is the game we're gonna be covering. We're gonna mainly be covering the Haven game on the attacking side for G2. So we're gonna see what Mixwell's protocols are when it comes to attacking and what he does. So it was a 2-0 victory against NIP. This is the most recent game as of the 24th of November. And we can see that Mixwell did do a really good job here. He fragged out and I would say he had a lot of impact by the stats alone. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into the game and let's just break it down. So again, halftime it's 6-6. The first thing I want you to notice is Mixwell's buy. So he has a frenzy and armor, so he won't have any cloud burst, he won't have any updrafts. All he will be having is that frenzy, armor, and the dash that he has. So let's begin. So first off, you can see G2 setup is a three-man lean towards A with Pith and Mixwell towards mid. It looks like they have the trap wire towards the C long, preventing anyone from pushing too aggressively on that side, as well as that Mixwell and Pith are looking to just contain mid and B area. So yeah, let's continue. Let's press play, and let's watch it. Again, I'm not gonna play any sounds. It's gonna just be me talking over the video. Also, there will be timestamps in the comments of key rounds that I think you guys will enjoy to watch. And yeah, so far it looks to be just a normal round. We can see that both Mixwell and Pith are playing a little more contacty. Pith has put up a camera on the left side of mid or grass area here and is peering into mid and into garage. So he can see if anyone's pushing into garage and pushing down mid. And the goal here is that they're just gonna play contact. If someone does swing garage, they'll double swing and kill him. If someone pushes mid, they'll know. And it's just a lot more contact. Maxwell does peel off here to go look at C-Long to see if anyone's pushing up, since the tripwire is actually kind of more on their side of the map instead of towards C-Long. Okay, and it looks like they're grouping up towards the A site here. I already know what's going to happen here. It's going to be an interesting take. So we can just see Mixwell doing just the standard going by the playbook, just clearing corners, ducking where he could be peeked. He ducks here it's because it's been a while and they don't know if anyone pushed up towards outside of B to this box right here. If they're at this box, they can peer over and probably get a headshot on anyone on grass. So again, just being very methodical with his approach to this. He's clearing every corner that he sees, and they're going to push into B. However, This setup right here that G2 is doing is not actually a B play. It's actually you go through, you clear, you fake it like it's B. So you smoke this off, you put a recon dart in the back, and you see if anyone's there. If you don't see anything, you're gonna dart it towards the defender spawn and take over the backside of. So you're practically doing a two front attack on A, but rather from going from long, you're going from sewers and from their spawn alone. So yeah, here comes the pinch. Unfortunately, Mixwell does die here, and we're just gonna speed it up because Mixwell's dead. They get the round, and NIP goes up one in the lead. So here we are, we're in the next round. We can see Mixwell going more towards A this time around, supporting I believe David P here. He's just supporting, and it's just gonna be a save round with just pistol buys, and their main goal, G2's main goal here, is just to get a plant. So as you can see, David P is just walking up A, trying to get a feel for how they play. There's a little timing with him and IP Silva. I forget. I don't know who that is. I don't really remember. It's Rhyme. So yeah, there's a little timing. They don't know that he's in the A site, and David P practically does have already the plant secured here. However, I think G2 is gonna do a little bit more of a fake and try and support him that way, so that if there is someone just lurking towards A, they'll rotate off completely. So again, nothing's really happening, and David P's just in hell. He's in a plant. The comms are gonna come in from NIP saying that it's gonna be A, and you can already see by the location of where everyone is that they're just gonna play post plants and just try to do as much damage as possible here against NIP. So we're gonna speed it up because nothing big actually happens. Uh, and yeah, we'll move on to the next round. So Mixwell's going back towards the mid area with Piss, it looks like. Nah, he's actually, never mind, he's actually gonna, yeah, I do feel like they're gonna do the same thing as Pistol where camera goes up and they play more of a contact role. As you can see, this time around, Mixwell is playing more pushed up in grass so that so in case someone does push up here, he'll actually have an angle to peek it rather than being only stuck to looking at garage. Contact is made towards garage. Mixwell is trying to support Pith as much as possible, and he'll eventually leave and get bomb and probably group up with his teammates at A. So nothing too much. We can see that NIP is actually doing a more of a passive play, giving the bomb site over to the enemy's team and playing more of a retake on A. Yeah, nothing too special here. He's gonna be planting a bomb. Mixel's playing a post plant. He's holding spawn side, and he's just using his utility property, using it as one ways, just little gimmicks that he can do to have the advantage. As you can see, you can just see how much how much more different and methodical it is in Europe than it is in NA. We already see like protocols coming in. The Phoenix is doing a Molotov to clear out Cubby. Then an Omen's gonna paranoia to blind anyone coming out of there, and it's just a whole set exec for retaking as well. I believe Mixwell gets a really nice like 3K here. Just his aim and his awareness to take fights is right there. It's shown right there. Just gonna speed this up a little bit to get to the next round. Again, just to replay him peeking the first guy, nice kill, swinging to get this guy, and the third guy was there as well. So again, Mixwell is doing same thing. He's gonna be patrolling towards garage, going. He's gonna be playing that grass, like boxes right there. Nothing much. He's just gonna clear out angles with his team. It looks like they want to go garage this time. Maxwell's patrolling the smoke and making sure no one's playing any cheeky angles, maybe trying to hold a push through smoke. Again, being very methodical with his approach. All right, I'm gonna let this play out, then I'm gonna talk. So yeah, Mixwell just dashes in, gets that, and so yeah, in that situation, I'm gonna talk about it real quick. I'm gonna go back a little bit, and we're gonna play it. We'll go back today. All right. So they take garage control here, right? And nothing special. Kree sees Mixwell. Mixwell gets spotted. And instead of like holding and playing a little bit more passive, Mixwell will actually take initiative. He dashes forward, and what this does is it's gonna make a two-prong attack now. David P is supporting with flashes that blind by the logs here. And what this does is Mixwell waits a little bit, waits for his teammate and artist to come up from garage, and then the moment he's taking this angle, Mixwell is coming at the same time coming around the middle boxes, the default boxes, and it's gonna be a two-prong attack on Kree here. So Kree's practically dead here. Nothing much. It's just a good way of being an entry. It just shows how Maxwell plays entry. He's gonna take the initiative. He's gonna make as much chaos, and he's gonna make room for his teammates to work around and have room to play. Give his teammates room to play. Again, really nice round from Mixwell. Just a really nice way of playing it. They're just gonna save, and Piss is gonna do some god tier lurking. Nothing much going on now. We're going to the next round. Again, here's the replay of Pith, and we're back to normal. Let's see. So it looks like a C lane. Everyone's going towards the C long area. They probably this play is probably what this is probably going to be is since Omen's here. Omen's going to smoke top C long. I believe Artist is there. Yeah, Artist is probably going to grab. Artist is 5. Artist is probably going to grab the ult orb here, get him to 6, and then he'll be able to almost have enough. At the same time, they're going to do a bit of a matchmaking strategy where you smoke top C long and creep up, just walk behind the smoke and pop into C. So again, they're popping. Safe actually just walks into it, same with Kree. And again, Mixwell, once all that contact scanning, he dashes forward and he just makes as much chaos as possible. He'll end up getting this kill onto Chihuahua, and that's a really nice like play from G2 again. Again, this round is pretty much over. I'm going to speed it up and we'll go to the next round. Speed it up a little bit more. And yeah. Okay, this round again, Mixwell's teaming up with Artist since he can only see long. I believe Mixwell's going to be a little bit more aggressive here. He's going to play off of the drone and play behind it. So this is another play I want to talk about. I'm going to let it play out a little bit more and then I'm going to talk about it. So I'm going to let it play one more time. Hunter's Fury goes out for both sides here. As you can see, Mixwell pushes up. So in that play, right, I'm going to talk about it real quick. So we have a drone going out. So while the drone is going up, we see that G2's gonna have the information that no one's actually peeking down C long. Mixwell has that opportunity to push through the smoke, clear this close cubby, and then push up a little bit more if he wants. At the same time, Artis is gonna use his Hunter's Fury and clear out this whole side right here, the side that I'm boxing out. He gets the tag onto, I believe, Kree, and that informs Mixwell that there's one player backside, and Mixwell is gonna continue spamming this area. Why this is such a good thing for Artist to do is because what he's gonna do is clear out this box to his right. It's gonna cut off any rotates from Garage. Like sure, Garage can hold here, but they're not gonna push forward in fear of the Hunter's Fury. Unfortunately, Kree does get caught in the back of the site, and that gives Mixwell the opportunity to push forward. He does die, and look at how much room Mixwell has to work with. He now has the whole C site to himself. He doesn't know where anyone else is. He doesn't know if anyone's in garage, so he's gonna try and check it as much as possible. He clears out garage, and then he just has the whole C site to himself. He probably hears, I believe that's Chihuahua walking up behind, and he hears it, so that's why he smokes. Cons it to Artist, and he sees him, so that's a confirmed body and where he is. So that whole round is like really nice to see. It's a good teamwork and chemistry between the Sova and the Jet, and how they want to work together to get map control. G2 showed right there that they can get map control in a nice and methodical way. So Mixwell's gonna play after. He's always active. He's gonna be proactive here. So he. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little. I'm gonna rewatch it. So Mixwell sees that the shock bolt's coming there. He knows Silva's somewhere back there because that's the lineup for it. Mixwell gets shock bolt. He knows Silva's back towards B side. He's gonna see he sees the flame wall. So instead of like playing angles behind the default box, he's gonna push up and play next to the wall. And then he catches David or Safe off guard. He dashes away. He's always proactive. He's not gonna peek you from the same angle. He's gonna always try and reposition to the best of his ability, and at the same time playing around David P's util. They know where the last one is now, and they just win the round. So nice awareness, nice awareness to like relocate, always staying active in the game, never actually just holding one single angle, always being always peeking in different locations. So far, so good from G2. G2 showing a lot of promise. Mixwell as well. Mixwell is right now popping off. Alright, moving along. This is an A pop. It looks like an A take, a full A take for G2 here. They wire off sewers, and they're gonna creep behind the smoke in long, and they're gonna just execute into A. Unfortunately, NIP does. So again, NIP does push through. Ceylon get the information, and again we see Mixwell just dashing through, getting that space, making it chaotic for anyone that's on the site. Luckily for NIP, Rhyme does get it manages to spray down through the smoke, and that's just unlucky for G2. I want you to pay attention to what Mixwell is doing here. So instead of staying on site and playing a post plant, and just staying on site, being cornered in. Mixwell is actually being active and is trying to get as much map control as possible. Instead, he's showing discipline as well here. So he's playing around this little hallway. He's going to be holding into defender spawn, as you see right here. He's not being too over aggressive. He's not over peeking. If he were to over peek just like a smidge more, he's probably dead to Chihuahua there or their Jet. He's just holding this angle, giving G2 the best possible outcome possible because he's just holding this one angle. And so what this does, it stalls anyone from coming from defender spawn or from B, and it'll give opportunities it'll try and open up opportunities for the bomb to go down here. I do believe Mixwell does get a kill gifted to him by Kree. Kree's gonna ult, get information if anyone's like falling back. He's trying to fake it out, making G2 think, but Mixwell here probably hears him faking it and calls it to his team, giving them more information on where he is. Kree gets killed. I believe it's two people here actually. Unfortunately, Mixwell gets traded by Lucker, and David P dies as well. So they're just trying to be as much active as possible, and unfortunately, I would say like if the spray down never happened, G2 wins that round. However, they get unlucky and they lose the round because of that. Here we see Mixwell has the operator here. He's gonna try and take the peek down B probably and try and get an early pick. He doesn't get anything. Kills camera, and yeah, probably gonna group up A. They're gonna take A again. By this time, I think G2 realized that they're playing retake A and they're gonna try and abuse A as much as possible. But they don't like when you're playing like that. You think that's what's gonna happen, so you're never 100% sure because people can change up how they play their defending style, and they're just gonna keep playing more methodically and by the book, clear out the angles that they're gonna keep on clearing out angles and making sure they get it. Mixwell, of course, since he has the off, he's gonna play more back. He's gonna play a further angle, long range battle from long. He's gonna probably hold heaven right here. And Pith lurking is gonna get some kills. Again, Mixwell playing around long, it's lurking around. I'm pretty sure G2 do a mistake in this round. Then they get too over aggressive and they start peeking into NIP, and they end up dying because of it. Yep, there's one kill from heaven. I think the kills just come a lot into yep, there it is. So I don't think they have time to even yeah, they don't have time. Three of the members and IP do manage to do end up dying. Yeah. Again, maybe G2 got a little too over aggressive right there. They probably shouldn't have done that. It's just whatever right there. Alright, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go watch the next round here. Three players did die. That means money for G2 or for NIP isn't the best. It looks like they're playing more of a default again. Mixwell towards that garage or the grass area, trying to get mid control with his team. Mixwell playing around the smoke now. Let's just be a B pop here. They're gonna try and get B control. Again, they're using a different camera. David P's or not David P. Pitts is gonna look up, pre-aim the camera, spot that they always use, kill it, and then they're gonna just everyone else is gonna play retake. Or not retake, post plants. Sure, Mixwell pushes up to have quick refrag potential, but that's pretty much it from what they do for their B takes. Mixwell dashes forward, trying to cause as much chaos. Footage gets taken out. We're going to speed forward since Mixwell is dead here. Piss does a really nice try in trying to win the round, ends up dying. It was close to almost the last round. Here we see Mixwell again going to long, trying to get C orb control, and I believe that Artist is going to take the orb, and they're just going to play around C long. I think it's going to be they're going to try to do a C finish here. We can see that Artist is trying to get information here. Doesn't see anything up in the front of the site. So what does uh, what does G2's Omen do? He TP's back, gets information, sees at least I believe two or three. I don't know how much he sees. He gets shot back, and in response to that, they know that at least two players are there, and they're gonna just rotate off of that. They're gonna hard cancel off of C. You can see that Safe is trying to chase them down, but at the same time David P is already on A site like usual because NIP do play this really passive A retake. David P gets two kills. He gets the first one. That's expected. The second one he shouldn't have gotten. Manages to get it, which is really good on him. G2 gets the bomb plant, and here we see Mixwell playing protect the president here, even though just make sure that if the bomb planter does get picked off, he has a quick trade potential. He'll play off the boxes for the post plants. I don't think NIP will go for this. They need the money for next round, especially after the round prior already lost 3 to the bomb exploding. Oh wait, no, they won the last round. I don't think their money's still good though. I think they had like a 1 alive that round, if I do remember. So again, here's David P's cool spray transfer, and now we're into the next round. We see Mixwell going favoring over towards grass again, but I think he's gonna favor towards C actually, playing as David P. Or not David P. Pith or Freak Artist. I mean, my bad. Let's see what they do as a tactical right now. I'm gonna speed it. Okay, here we are. We're gonna go a little back. I'm just talking, probably trying to figure out what they need to do. As you can see, NIP changed it up a little. They are actually playing on A for once. We see Mixwell getting the orb. Nah, he's gonna give it to Artist probably, who's 1 away from it now. They got rid of already a thing, or a tripwire. So yeah, we see that they're posturing towards mid now. G2's trying to probably either go towards. They're probably gonna go towards B actually. So again, they're gonna creep up, walk up towards B, and they're just gonna go to site, or I should say Pith is gonna go to site, and the rest is just gonna hold close and hold after plants. So we see the smokes they do it to split it off. And yeah, that is just a post plant now. Mixwell playing up close in the cubby. And a fallback after getting flushed out with Util. Mixwell gets the kill onto Lucker. Nothing too special from Mixwell here. Um, what I could talk about is rather than Mixwell, I can talk about Artist's ult here, I guess. I can attempt to talk about what he did and why it's actually freaking smart for what he did. So if you look at how he's using his ult, he's timing it because the bomb's right here. He's going to where the bomb is pinged, and he's just giving some time, stalling it, because the game, either way, it's either you win at this point. You either win by the bomb going off, or you win by killing the rest of the team of the players. Artist is making it so that the bomb ticker is gonna go slower and slower, or is gonna have less time for left to defuse by just spreading out his Hunter's Fury rather than spamming them all three consecutively. He spaces it out with like a second in between, as we can see here. And that's pretty much game at this point. The amount of time he wasted right there. They're gonna double swing here, get the kill onto safe, and alright guys, so that's pretty much all I have for you guys. If you guys want to, just leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I should be uploading double. I should be having double uploads every week until till 2021. 2021, I don't know what's gonna happen with the uploads. I'll try my hardest. That's all I can say for now. Um, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.